Well, how do you feel about the pressure that's just bound to be on you?
There's no pressure.
I don't think the pressure will bother me too much at all.
There's no pressure at all. I've been getting pressure since I was 10 years old.
I've been faced with a little pressure in my whole athletic career.
There rose up the most remarkable high school basketball player ever seen. You know him, of course. In high school competition, he outclassed the opposition. Now he was to face the pros, men almost his own size, or the big league, the NBA.
Game night. The waiting is over. The prelude has passed. On home ground, the Lakers will now battle before a mounting force of Los Angeles fans.
You could excel in almost any sport. How did you happen to choose basketball over all other sports?
To tell you the truth, I could have made the NFL if I wanted to.
Track was really my first love.
I love football. I'm happy I made this decision.
Basketball is a combination of most sports. It's probably the greatest team game. It's the game that excels in speed and strength and stamina and also skill.
I've become an exerciseaholic.
Training for me is a lifestyle. It's not just basketball.
I am really exercising a great deal right now. I have a weight program that I work on, and I play a lot of racquetball. I do interval running. Sometimes I do some distance work.
Practice is over. The waiting begins for the game in Los Angeles.
I've always felt I have a little philosophy about life that most people spend 2/3 of their lives waiting. That's professional basketball. You're always waiting. You're waiting in airports. You're waiting at cab stands. I mean, it's just part of life.
Waiting is just part of life. But when Chamberlain isn't waiting, he's adding to his record game total of more than 20,000 points.
Some of those records that would have seemed to have been impossible to break will be broken. I mean, if was conscious about thinking about, is anyone going to break this record? I'd have probably put that record way out of sight.
Anytime you can get in record books or anything, it's pretty dope.
The game of professional basketball where champions are a magical blend of speed, style, and lightning reactions.
And Chamberlain dunks it.
Blocked by James!
Blocked by Chamberlain, a great block by Chamberlain.
That ball will never be the same! It's still going!
4 to shoot. LeBron can't make that.
Oh, he did!
What can't he do?
His favorite shot was a back-off, a fall-away jump shot.
Great shot by Chamberlain.
Even the pros couldn't stop that back-off shot. And, of course, under the basket, he was unstoppable.
So skilled, so strong.
With his extraordinary height, he could do things beyond the reach of the ordinary player.
Good rebound, foot back up-handed.
Chamberlain again, underneath.
Beating your opponent, obviously, takes the higher score. And all too often, the number of points in a game is the only thing remembered.
Move over Wilt. Make room for LeBron. James, number 5 all-time on the NBA scoring list.
We've known for years that Wilt could score with the best of them. But this year, we got the goal that he wanted. He won the whole thing. He proved to everyone that he's a winner.
Just more history for LeBron James.
Winning and losing is a routine end to every professional game. A practical conclusion to each battle waged across the glistening floor of a basketball court.
One of the most phenomenal records in the annals of sport is over. Yes, it's been a record-making ride.
That's what it's all about.
Here, we don't want you catching cold, buddy.